Hello, Crafty Friends. Sparkle here. So today I am featuring these adorable 4th of July dolls from Sweet Pea Curiosities. Marisa has done a beautiful job. She has several file collections in her shop, and you can print them full size like this one is. This one I was just playing around with some time ago. I don't know if I showed you. But they're file folders. And there's 9 pages to the set, okay? In this one, I just have to finish. I had just printed this on printing paper, so I wasn't real happy with it, but it might make a nice journal. I left a lot of blank spaces so people could journal in it. So I might just finish that up. But I'm going to put the tabs. I made a mini one. And what I did was I printed them 2 to a page, so 5 by 7. So then when you cut them out, you know, and then I printed on the back as well. She gives you the covers and the inside pages, and there's 9. Now I'm only going to use 6 on this one because I want it to be small. So I've got 1. Look at these elements, how adorable. 2, 3, and the tabs like sort of go together, and then this is the next set. I have to do these 2 to finish it. Isn't he just adorable? So I'm going to cut this out and we'll continue. I wanted to show you, I also took, she's got tons of ephemera in there, and I'm doing this Junk Journal July challenge, and I've showed you this before, so it's not new. But you're given a series of prompts, and this is Junk Journal July is the hashtag. You're giving a series of prompts, and each day you do one. And I had to play catch up today because life happened. And so I did, this one was day 13, details. So I used one of those dolls as my focal point. I just put a little star in her headband. I got the word beautiful. And the details were that there was some fabric sticking out and different, here's a piece of washi tape, homemade. There's some paper from gift paper. So I just, the details were making her stand out. And I thought that worked really lovely. And then that was yesterday's prompt. And today's prompt was torn. So I tore, I had some of this fabric on the other side. I had wrapped it over, so that was torn paper. Everything's torn. The picture's torn out, and I just added some detail on it. And I said trustworthy. She's standing in front of our flag, the United States flag, and she's trustworthy. So anyway, that's a little bit how I'm using different collections and different things that you see. You know, you don't always have to just do the kit as a kit. You can improvise. And I wanted to show you some of the elements in here. So we'll cut this one out in a minute. Now, I know it's 4th of July, these images, but to me it doesn't matter because I have my freedom every day and I don't need a day to celebrate. So I just love these. So I just printed out a couple of the ephemera sheets. Okay? So, I mean, you can use these anywhere. Look at these. They're adorable. That's where I got that little girl that's in my other book. The Declaration of Independence, I think. And just the beauty of everything. It's so sweet. So, you know, I'm going to put these in here. So I'll have 6 pages. And I've already cut some strips out. I'm going to use these fabric strips. For a 6-page journal, if you're doing 3 and 2, you need 13 strips. I've done this so many times, I have that number memorized. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So these two have to be cut out. So, how's your day going? It's Friday. It's Friday in Sparkle's world. Yeah, I finally got some news from my doctor on some tests I had over a week ago. And they just confirmed what the tech had told me. So I need to do some follow-up and some research to see how I can help myself. It wasn't good news, but it wasn't something that I was surprised to hear. So, yeah. So I'm just going to craft and create. And the heck with everything else, right? Let's just have some fun. So, yeah, I mean, these kits, I just can't believe they're all so beautiful. I've done this one. I've done I think I've done them all. The other one was the blue babies that I used yesterday, and I call them the blue babies that I used yesterday when I made these little clusters. This is also from her collection. They're just exquisite. There's so much detail in their little faces. So, yeah, and then I have some plain that I can just use wherever I want in my journals. So I'm having fun with those. So, yeah, we'll just cut this out. I don't think I'm going to sew on these. There's so much beauty on these pages. If I want to add something later, I can. But for now, we're just going to leave them as they are. So what exciting plans do you all have for this weekend? Can you believe it's mid-July already? Oh my goodness. I don't know where you all live, but our kids go back to school in a week. I think they go back on the 24th. Well, a little more than a week. Of July, yeah, because they get out in May. Holy cow. It's going to be hot for those little puppies. So, yep, they fold nice. And they're file folders. You know, you could just glue the sides and stack them together and have one of those pouches that opens up. I'd probably do that with the bigger ones. We might do that next. So, see how then these tabs match the style. Okay, so we have one more to do. And I'm just doing 6 on this one, like I said, because I just want a tiny journal. But you could, there's 3 more sets. There's also just pictures of the babes without a file folder. There's background papers, which are used here. Or you could just print the background paper and make tags out of it if you didn't have enough ephemera to play with. So much potential. Marisa outdid herself. I'll leave her link below. She's the gal I'm sponsoring in my latest series of videos. That's how I decided to do it. You know, I get freebies, or I buy kits, and then when I love them so much I want to share, then I'm just going to feature that shop on my video. Because Sparkle doesn't have a shop. And, yeah. I love to support my sister crafters. Alright, this is almost done. I know, this is boring. This is probably going to be a boring video, because all we're going to do is put our book together and start to decorate it. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of the way. Let's turn off our phone if people stop ringing me. Oh my goodness. So let's lower that. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, he's so cute. So decide which series you want where. Oh my goodness. Now my phone's talking. I don't know. Somehow it got a video going. All right. So I think I want her to be my top page. It's either her or him. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. They're adorable. All right, so we have them in order. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? We don't need this just yet. This was a freebie from Graphics Fairy. I printed it on vellum. I'm going to add some color and things to this with some gold fleck and things like that. Maybe we'll do that later if we have time. Just plain. We don't need any of these right now. So, yeah, we're just going to put our little tabs on that I already cut out. So I'm just going to take the top one, and you all know how to do this. So I'm just going to use my guide here. So I want to put one here. Let me see if I can use my other glue. Let me see if I can use this. So I want to put one here, and then one here, and then we have 1, 2.5. So one here. So these strips I cut were 2.5 inches or 2 inches. So and then okay, so just get them down. And then I flip it over and I take the second one. And this one's going to have 2 tabs. So we know where this one's going to go here. And let's see here. Okay. Then you're going to flip the second one over here. And they should be within. We could probably move this one over. Let's move this one over if we can. I don't know. Sorry. Should move that one over just a tad. I like to try to get them right. Okay. So then the 3s are going to come down here now. And you want them pretty snug, okay? So what I like to do is, because I have them there, I just make my outline. Now, if it's too long, and they may be, you can cut part of that off, okay? So, yeah, just keep them snug. And like I said, if you don't like how long it is, just cut it off. And that's probably what I'll do on these. Yeah, I thought this ribbon batting, whatever it is, I think it's called ticking. Ticking. It is very sturdy, and it's perfect for this. So that's part of why I decided to do this book, because I had this on my desk. I'm just going to cut these. Okay. So there you have the first set, okay? So it will lay flat, and when you open, you'll be able to decorate in here and wherever you want. Yeah, I'm going to have to make sure I keep this pretty tight, okay? So now this will be the third page, okay? So now this one, you're going to do 1, 2, 3. Okay? So again, we're going to put some glue here, some glue here, and some glue here. And then we need 3 of these strips. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you want to make sure that they are adhered. If anything doesn't look good, do it. Make sure you reinforce everything. Okay, so this one has 3 on it, so you flip it over. And this time, we're going to grab the 2s and put these 2 down. Yeah, and sometimes they get in the way. I'm going to move this down just a little bit. So let's put some glue on number 2 here. And the second one here. Put that down. Put that down. Make sure they're snug, and then we're going to trim. These were the scissors I got from Grabby when I did that review. Pretty neat. They're really sweet scissors. Okay, so we have page 1. We have page 2. Oh my goodness. We have page 3. Okay. So they're all looking good, and I like the red on there. So now we have a 3 here, so this one's going to be a 2. So if you can line them up on here, this is great, but I don't always get them right. So let's see, we'll put 1 here, and we'll put 1 here. And we'll have 1 here, and we'll have 1 here. Oops. Turn it over. Okay. Flip it over. And now we're going to put the 3 down here. So So when you do it this way, you know, you can just see where you want your glue to go. And normally I use the Tim Holtz fabric tape, but this fabric is really pretty, so that's what I'm using. And we'll trim when I'm done. So we don't have much planned today. We don't ever have much planned. It always depends on how Mikey's feeling. But we're just going to lay low. Beat the heat. Oh, look at that. It looks so cute. I know, you're going to get sick of seeing me say that. Oh, I know. Oh, but I got boys in here, but that's okay. There's going to be a baby celebration at church. Maybe I can take this and take my phone camera, take pictures of her family, and I got me a little, one of those little printers, the sprocket. It'll be here today. I think it came. I heard somebody at the door while I was in here. Anyway, then I could take pictures of her family and then put them in here. That would be cool. So maybe that's something I'll do. I'll see. That's not for a couple weeks, but I could get this done and then decide, right? This one's got to come down a little bit. Because I like them all to be even. You know, pretty even with the previous ones. Okay, so now we're doing 2. Yeah, we're going to trim these 2. Yeah, well, I wasted a little bit of fabric because I ended up trimming these, but usually 2 inches is a good, depends how big your book is for sure, but 2 inches is usually maybe 1 3/4 of a strip is good. But no, it's okay. No harm. All right, then the last one, you don't need to add anything because you're going to use these last 3. Okay, I always do even numbers. So if you added another page, then you would do the 2 here and then keep going. But we're going to end it here, okay? So we're just going to glue these down. So we need 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Okay, close this for now. And we'll put these down and we'll give these a little trim as well. All right, so let's trim off these guys here. Then we'll take one more walk through them and make sure. If you have any questions, either rewind to see how I did the placement or drop me a text in the comments and I will try to help you. See, perfectly straight, flat. Normally I don't even have to bind it closed. So we have this, we have this, there's 2 here, there's 3 here, and see how they line up pretty well? There's 2 here, 3, whoops, I got his ear, 2, and 3 closes it. So you don't have to put anything on here. Sometimes I do put something over that, but I'm leaving it. I like the red contrast, even though some of it might have went, this one cleared her. I wasn't thinking. She's cleared. He's okay. We got a little bit of his head covered, his ear, but that's okay. I can live with that. Okay, so you have that, and then we could think about making some pockets. I think I'm going to go print out just a piece of the backing so that if we want to make pockets or tucks, yeah. But, you know, even just, well, if I'm going to put family pictures in here, they already have 6 kids, so there's enough to put a picture of each of their kids. I'm just going to decorate the left-hand side. So let me go print out one more piece of paper, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just cut, because all this is cut at 5.5 by 7, I cut 2 background sheets the same size. Everything that I cut out here was on cardstock, but this I had regular paper, printer paper. So, you know, this will be proportionate to the pictures then. Okay? So, yeah, I might just cut a couple. Let's just tear off my border. Because they're 5.5 by 7, it didn't go to the edges like my normal printing does. So we're just going to take this off. So I don't ever cut these things properly. Well, sometimes I do. But you can make belly bands with this. You can make some little side corner tucks, things like that. Well, we're just going to keep it simple. Like I said, I think I might use it for that, or maybe not. I have been subject to change my mind. Known to change my mind, I should say. All right, let's get this one down here. All right, so we have these, and that's okay. They got some fuzzies on them. Because you don't even know what you're going to do with them, Sparkle. Just let it go. Okay. So, yeah, so if you want to make like a belly band, let's just cut this strip here. Oh, not so big. And we can make this into a belly band and just glue the top here and here. So let's do that. Let's put this on. And get this off here. So that when I cut some of these elements out, they can go in here. Okay? We're going to probably leave that for now because I think we're going to put pictures in there of the family. So we have this back one. We could just add a short little pocket here. So let's get rid of that white core here. Yeah, I want to make some clusters and tags out of the cards. I should have rounded this corner, but we'll just pop it up there. You know, so we'll be able to put some of these goodies in here. We can leave that one blank. Let's just see this one. No, I'll have to put it on here. Okay, on this one, let's just make how big, how wide, so here. And I want to make 3. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to glue this one down, and then I'm going to glue. Is there a pattern here? Then that one will get glued there, and this one will get glued here. Or does this one go down here? Let's see. No, we'll do it that way. Okay, so glue the bottom one first. We're just making 3 pockets on top of each other. So we have this. Oh, no, that's wrong. I have to start on the top. I have to start on the top or you won't be able to get. So let's start up there, 1. So we have a pocket up here, and then we'll have a pocket here. And then this one will go here. So, just for instance, so you'd have 3 pockets there. On this one you would have a pocket there. And on this one, you'd have a belly band where you put things in. I'm just using these now because my other images aren't cut out. So we have 1, we have 2. So for this one, let's make a side pocket. And it's going to go there too. off here. And I wanted to round these two corners. Hopefully I'll go through. And we'll ink this. So, yeah, we're just lightly decorating, adding some pockets, and we'll be able to put our goodies in here as well. I'm just putting stuff in. I want to show you how it'll still lay pretty flat. Okay, so we still need something for here. I just want to put something. Oh, I need two more, three more. So I only got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have 3 more. Maybe this is all the paper we have that's printed. So we can do a flip. Now, I don't know why I just tore this when I have my tearing tool right here. I have no idea what I'm doing, okay? So, don't be surprised. That went over there. Let's we could put something down there. Something, we'll develop it, and then that could open, and this could get glued down here. So let's trim this. And we're just going to glue this here. And we'll have this flip down, and we can put some of our little images on here. And then you have a journal spot on the back. Okay. So that's 4. So we still have 5 and 6. And I have no other paper printed but these. So let's put a just a plain side tuck here. This will fit here. I like using up what I printed, okay? It's just me. I don't want to go right on top of the tab because we might poke holes in some of the tabs and put a cluster or a charm or something in them. We shall see. Okay. See, this is so beautiful to work with because it lays flat and you can just maneuver around. Okay. So we have that one, and we have this one. Now there's a tuck spot here, and I forgot to ink it. Okay, and then we have one more. And this one I think I'll just put, a corner tuck right here. Doesn't have to be complicated, my friends. Like I always say, just do you. So this will go here. And we're going to put this right here. So even with something in all of our oops, I got to glue that down over there. I didn't glue that. I just glued the sides. I thought it was a belly band. Okay. So even with all of our embellishments in here, it's still going to close nicely. Okay. So that'll be that for now. Then I'll add some lace and things to dress up the cover. And yeah, I'll have to do a flip through when I'm all done, okay? Because I have to cut out all these elements. But you get the bones of the book. Okay, and then here is what came while I was online. This is my sprocket, okay? So it's a mini printer. I have to download the software and then set it up. So I'll may do a video when I'm all said and done. But if you have any questions, just let me know. It comes with a charger and the camera, and there's some ink, printer paper. So I'll be playing with that later. But right now I'm going to go work on cutting out all my elements and adding some lace and stuff. And I just wanted to show you how simple it is just to get going. And then if I want to add family pictures, you know, I'll have a page blank to do that. Okay, so there's 6 kids now. So yeah, that'll be perfect. So okay, I'm going to take out all my stuffing here and get to cutting out all my ephemera, and then I'll do a flip through on a different day. Okay, my friends? So remember, this was from Sweet Pea Curiosities, and the designer is Marisa. So give her some love. I am just in awe. I just love these little girls and boys. So have a beautiful day. See you soon. Bye now.